So a quick little shop update. It's been a little while since I let people know what's going on in here. Life happens. I run a business too, so that takes priority. So life happens, and you can't always focus on the fun stuff like your projects and your hobbies. Is what it is. I'm back in here. Couple project updates. I finally got the custom-made welding table bolted to the studs in the wall. You can see that's the two mounting points right there. So just to give you a quick idea of how I did this in case this is something you decide to do, just two pieces of angle, made some quick little brackets, self-tappers, or like 1/4 inch self-tappers, and then to bolt it to the stud, what I use is these threaded inserts from Amazon. And what they are is these are designed to thread into wood, like a solid, interface or whatever you want to call it. It's very tight, like when it screws into the wood. And then inside there's 1/4 20 threads, right? So this is something where you can bolt something down to wood and be able to have the ability to repeatedly remove it and put it back in using a machine fastener, right? So you don't want something where like you would use lag screws or something like that, because eventually those threads are going to wear out in that wood and it's just going to give out. So this gives you the ability to be able to detach the table from the studs multiple times without issues. And that works really well. Like, this is a solid, mount. This thing doesn't move at all. It doesn't make a sound. What else? Oh, I picked up a Prime Weld Cut 50D plasma cutter. This is a dual voltage 50 amp cutter, good for up to 1/2 inch on 220. I mean, I'm only working with primarily 3/16, but I'll also be doing some 1/4 inch stuff, to make like custom little brackets and frame reinforcement type stuff. So this will work perfectly for what I need. And hidden back here, I got a 200 PSI 15-gallon DeWalt compressor, which will be perfect for the 3/16, which is primarily what I got to do. So one of the first things I'm going to do with it is to cut up some coupons out of this sheet of 3/16 here to get some practice in with my welding techniques. And I need to go actually pick up a sheet of 1/8, because what I'm going to do is simulate welding my stress kit to, which is all 3/16, to 1/8 inch, which is what the thickness of the frame is, to be able to dial in the settings on this Eastwood NP140i perfectly. So I know exactly what settings to use based on the position and that kind of thing. Another little update, finally got that spool done for the 200 foot of 10-3 welding cable, which is what's going to be powering the welder, and that runs down to the 30 amp outlet that I installed, so that I have full capability of settings and duty cycle on the welder, so I can easily weld 1/4 inch with this thing now. But again, like I said, most of it's going to be 3/16. Oh, on the Cut 50D, I actually got a great deal on this thing on Facebook, because the company Prime Weld is like 30 minutes from me in South Jersey in Blackwood, and they sell on Facebook Marketplace their return items, and they're all fully tested, they're fully warranted, the whole nine. Like, the guy ran it right in front of me, the whole nine. It's brand new, like it was just a return for whatever reason, and I got it for 150 bucks. Like, you can't beat that. And it's a dual voltage, so like I said, you can run it on a standard 50 amp outlet, which is like what an oven runs off of, not a dryer, but an oven. Dryers are 30 amp, or obviously it has this adapter to be able to run off of 120. So this will be able to do exactly what I needed to do, especially with my updated circuit, or upgraded circuit. What else? Oh, project for sometime this weekend. I got these shallow cups that, the type you usually get with a kit or whatever, that nobody ever uses because you always switch to deep cups in the front. What I'm going to try to do is just throw these on the drill press and drill these out to the diameter of a cylinder, and then be able to use them as top cups for my rear coilover setup. You know what I'm saying? So instead of this being at the bottom of the cylinder sitting on top of the spring, it's going to be around the cylinder sitting on top of the spring at the top. Whereas on the bottom, I have reverse super deep cups, which are like almost 4 inches tall and sit down almost below the collar on the cylinder. So this will help center the spring around the cylinder. Anyway, I've never seen anybody do that, so I'm going to try it. Still got to clean this one up. Then following that, once I get the coupons cut up and get comfortable with my welder, I'm going to start working with the custom made controller, or custom, yeah, I guess you could say they're custom made full custom control arms, because these are going to need to be assembled. These are Caprice style arms with built-in 1-inch extension from Firme Hydro Works in Plant City, Florida. They hooked me up with these, and these are set up for the G-body, and they're obviously, this is better than just reinforcing stock arms in my opinion, but we'll see how that goes. So got to do a little bit more research on what I'm going to do with these and how I'm going to create a jig for them, etc., etc. But basically, that's the quick little update for the shop. And continue to like, follow, subscribe, or whatever you want to call it. I appreciate you guys. So look forward to bringing you guys more content from the project. Thanks for watching.